Good morning and welcome to Tea and Toast. That's Jason.
And that's Greg, and today's episode is a very special Back to the Future episode. Yes, next week sees the 21st of October 2015. What? We've had the telly for weeks now, Greg.
No, the new set, look. Everything's new, look. Spent a fortune, Jason. Surprise!
It's nice. So next week sees the 21st of October 2015.
I went with like the loose women look, Jason. You know, classy sort of look. And I thought we could be like the loose men.
Anyway, next week brings the 21st of October 2015, which of course was the date that Marty and the Doc travelled to in the future in Back to the Future 2, Greg.
Travel to into the future?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, right, I see what you mean.
It's finally here.
It is, isn't it?
So, in celebration, just like everybody else and their dog is going to be doing this week, I thought we would do a little Back to the Future episode.
What a great idea, Jason.
So, first up, Greg.
Yeah.
Because you enjoyed the Goonies one so much, I put together 5 mistakes from Back to the Future in Back to the Future movie mistakes. Right, Greg, I have got 5 mistakes from the movie Back to the Future. The first one, because we might do the other 2 at another time. Before I do these mistakes, I have to tell you that I absolutely love these films. You know that, don't you?
Really?
Yeah. Have I ever mentioned my love for Back to the Future?
I think so, yeah.
Back to the Future is one of those films when I was a kid, Greg.
Jason, just get on with it.
Oh. Well, the first one, Greg, isn't really a mistake, but it's something that's always bothered me.
Well then, why you put it in movie mistakes then?
Because you'll see, I'm going to show you right now. You ready for this?
Is that your pink iPad colour there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty! Who do you think? The idiots!
Now, do you know what bothers me about that, Greg?
Well, they turn up in a camper van?
No. Doc says, oh my God, I don't know how, but they found me. That's exactly right. How did they find him? I mean, I can believe that they tracked him down to the town and knew his address, but how did they know he was going to be at Twin Pines Mall at 1:30 in the morning?
And this has been keeping you up at night, has it?
Yeah,
Jason?
for 30 years, Greg. Anyway, do you want to see an actual mistake from the film?
Well, seeing as it's called movie mistakes, then yes.
This next one, Greg, what you need to do is you need to keep your eye on what comes on the little screen there.
Oh, okay.
And you'll see something that Marty supposedly recorded in 1985 before he went back to 1955 to play to Doc. Just watch what happens there.
Okay.
Hey, Doc, this is it.
Watch what Doc says here.
Never mind that.
Never mind that now.
That's me.
Let's jump to 1985 and watch.
Is that people? Never mind that now.
He's not actually filming when Doc says never mind that now.
That is genius, Jason.
That is a good
I'm impressed with that
mistake,
one.
isn't it?
Yeah, the first one was ridiculous, and people have probably turned off by then, but that was really good. Well done, Jason.
Thanks very much.
Oh, I'm really impressed.
I've tried to come up with ones that not many people have come up with before, Greg, because there are loads of these all over the internet, aren't there?
Is there?
Yeah.
I only watch
So,
yours.
do you like that one?
Yeah, it's good though.
The next one I'm calling the Incredible Moving Hairdryer. You ready for this? In this scene where Marty visits George, pretending to be an alien, he has a little costume, and if you look, there's the hairdryer on his left side. Yeah? There's a hairdryer on his left side. Let's just watch for a minute.
Yeah.
Mind your ears. There's the hairdryer on his right side. Now watch this, it gets even better. The hairdryer's vanished. That, Greg, is the Incredible Moving Hairdryer. Do you like that one? Now the next one, Greg, I've called Who is Driving Biff's Car?
You had your hair done, Jay?
Yeah, do you like it?
Quiffed, huh?
There's Biff driving his car in 1955, but watch the clip, Greg. Who's that in Biff's car? Who's that driving Biff's car?
It's Biff, isn't it?
No!
Oh yeah, I see what you mean there.
Looks nothing like Biff. Clearly a stuntman.
What, just driving a car?
Well, he's taken over from Biff, hasn't he, Greg? In that scene,
Well,
it's not
that's
Biff
Biff there.
driving. Well, yeah, that's a close-up. But you can clearly see the stunt driver.
You're right.
No, you can clearly
Gets
see
us
the stunt
excited
driver,
about
can't
Back to
you?
the Future. Do you think the stunt driver got covered in
No,
the muck as well?
Maybe, yeah. Well, Biff obviously did, didn't he? Because he spit it out and says, "Manure, I hate manure."
Hmm.
Does he say that in the
I don't
first
know.
one? I can't remember. Anyway, final one, Greg,
Yeah.
is another little plot hole for me.
A what?
Plot hole. A hole in the plot or in the timeline.
Okay.
I'm going to start this playing and then I'm going to tell you what it's all about.
Oh no.
There's Marty. At the end of the film, he's done what he needed to do.
Tell you that it's
He
been
got George and his mum back together.
educational.
And now he says to them when he's going to, he says, "Ever see you again? I can guarantee you."
Well, Marty.
And he's going to go down the steps in a minute.
Your good advice.
And he's going to say, if you guys have a kid and when he's 8 years old he accidentally sets fire to the rug,
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll
go
see,
easy
yes.
on him. And then she'll say, "Marty, such a nice name." Yeah? So why is it, when we get back to 1985, Greg, no one recognises Marty?
Kids.
George McFly doesn't think, hang on a minute, our son looks a bit like that Calvin Klein who got me and his mum together in the 50s. Maybe she had an affair with him.
Because he probably forgot.
What? He's just forgotten Marty who got them back together, the most important event in their life.
Yeah, but it was a long time ago, wasn't it?
And then, a bit later on, when he's in 1985 and he takes the book out of the box that he's written and he says, if it wasn't for Biff, we wouldn't have got back together. It had nothing to do with Biff. It was all Marty. Anyway, I'm alright now.
You done?
Yeah.
That was Victor Meldrew's Back to the Future movie mistakes then.
Right, Craig.
I can't believe you don't like the set.
I didn't say I don't like it.
Yeah, but I thought you'd walk in and go, oh,
Looks lovely, Greg. How did you build the wall?
I don't want to ruin the illusion, Jason.
Alright. There's going to be loads of videos on the internet this week about the things that Back to the Future 2 got right or got wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's 2015.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to do another one of them.
No.
So what I thought I would do, Greg, is as it is 30 years on, you'll remember in the film, Back to the Future 2, they made some of the actors up to look 30 years older.
Yes, yeah.
So now we are actually 30 years on, I thought we'd compare the makeup to what the person actually looks like.
That is incredible.
I know.
I don't know you do it.
Do you want to see the first one?
Let's go with it.
Well, this is slightly different, isn't it? Because it is, of course,
Oh,
Lorraine Baines,
That was
Leah
nice.
Thompson. But that's 1985, because of course she was already 30 years older in 1985 from her 1955 self.
you still with us?
With us. So that's what they thought that Leah Thompson would look like when she was 30 years older.
Okay.
Do you want to see what she actually looks like?
Yes,
when
let's
she's
do it.
30 years older. Watch this.
Okay.
Oh. No. What do you think, Greg? Did they get it right, or nowhere near, or?
I think they're actually bang on, aren't they, really, when you look at it? Because look, they've got the lines there, look.
Yeah.
They've got the lines there.
Yeah.
The hair's completely different, obviously, but
Well.
the hair's... Yeah, I think they did well there. Yeah, they did well.
Not bad, is it?
I'm impressed.
Should we have a look at the next one?
I think I broke my finger.
I think you probably did.
You don't care, do you?
No. Here we go. Next up is your favourite actress, Greg, and you can never remember her name. She was in Karate Kid and Back to the Future. Played Jennifer, Marty's girlfriend. The second Jennifer, because of course the first one was Claudia Wells, but she took over. I'm not a Back to the Future geek, Greg.
No.
That is her in 2015. That is the makeup that they put on Elizabeth Shue. That's what they thought she would look like 30 years from the day they filmed. Should we have a look at what she actually looks like?
Let's go with
But
it.
you know, because we've had her on a couple of times.
Pardon?
But she hasn't actually been here.
No.
And that is what she looks like now, Greg.
Oh no, they were well off, weren't they?
Yeah, nowhere near, is it?
No.
Even if you forget the hair.
No, they've given massive bags under her eyes on that one.
Yeah.
And she hasn't even got... Mind you, that might be Botox and things like that.
But I mean, that's probably to do with her character. But it's not that close, is it? Not as good as they did with.
No, that's
Leah
that's
Thompson.
No, that's not good at all. So they failed on that one.
Failed.
Failed.
Fail.
Failed.
Right, next one, Greg.
Go on then. I like this magic bit you do here, Jace. Oh, you didn't do it on that
Oh,
one, did you?
that one skidded in then.
Pardon?
That is Biff Tannen,
Yeah.
otherwise known as Tom F. Wilson.
And that tracksuit's probably back in fashion now.
Yeah, and this was the alternate 1985, of course, but he was him 30 years older. Shall we have a look what he actually looks like 30 years on? There we go.
Is that Biff, really, now?
Yeah, that's Tom F. Wilson. What do you think, Greg? Have they got it right, wrong?
I can't believe that's... I've not seen what he looks like now at all.
That's him. He actually is a stand-up comedian now. He's a very good stand-up comedian. If you haven't seen it, check out the Question song from Tom F. Wilson.
Well, I didn't expect him to look like that. But in actual fact, there's no similarities at all there.
No,
They've got it all wrong, haven't
nowhere
they?
near. He actually looks loads older there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he doesn't. I mean, he's obviously older, and he's.
He's a bit sweaty there as well, isn't he? He could have been...
I think he's probably just come off stage there. Do you
Right. Yeah. Well, I think that's a fail.
think? Fail.
Fail.
Of course, finally, we've got the man himself, Mr. Michael J. Fox, Marty McFly. There he is, aged 30 years by the makeup.
I never understood the two-tie thing.
No.
Why would that be, you know... If you,
Well, it's 2015. Have you worn two ties together, ever?
I've had one around my head and one there.
But not like that.
No.
So that's Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox, aged 30 years by makeup, and here he is as he actually looks today. I mean, if you take out the hair, I don't think that's too far off, is it?
Yeah, but
Greg?
let's be honest. Michael J. Fox has this power that he never ages.
No, he still looks...
It looks the same. He could play the part now.
Do you think?
Yeah. Well, I don't mean he could, but I mean, to look at, he could play the part. Yeah, that's a good one. Well done. I mean, he's obviously dyed his hair, hasn't he?
Do you think so?
Well, I thought you were going to do yours today as well.
I don't dye my hair, Greg.
I forgot we were on then. Sorry, James.
So anyway, how do you think they've done with the makeup, Greg?
That's a winner.
It's pretty spot on, isn't it?
That's a winner chicken dinner, that is, Jason.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I like that one. Yeah.
So that was that, Greg. That's the makeup from Back to the Future compared to how they actually look.
What was this particular section called, Jason?
I don't know, I can't remember.
Let's call it Making Up of the Future.
It's good that, Greg, yeah.
Nearly finished today, Jason.
I know, it's gone
But-
quick, hasn't it?
I'm trying to catch you out here. So on my little computer here,
Phone.
yeah, I've come up with you know, because it's Fun Fact Friday. Well, I thought we'd do a Fun Fact Back to the Future special Friday.
I like it.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
So, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay then. Did you know who was also considered for the role of Doc Brown?
I did, yeah.
There was three.
John Lithgow,
Yeah.
Dudley Moore.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other one.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
So you... Oh, okay. Did you know over 40 studios rejected the film?
I did, yeah. Including Disney, who didn't like the idea of Marty's mum falling in love with him. Thought it was a bit incestuous and not quite right for Disney.
Did you know Einstein, Doc Brown's dog, was originally supposed to be a chimpanzee?
I did, yeah.
Did you know it was supposed to be a fridge
Yeah,
instead of the...
yeah. Then Marty was going to climb in a fridge, but then they got a bit worried that kids would climb into fridges and copy them and get stuck. We have covered that before.
Yeah, but I thought I forgot.
No.
Did you know that that what's his name? The guy originally played Michael J. Fox's part.
Eric Stoltz?
Yeah. Did you know he's still in the film, Jason? I've watched this video on YouTube. It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah, we made that, Greg.
Is that
Well,
us?
I made it.
Really? That's you?
Yeah.
A bit starstruck, Jason.
160,000 views that's got, Greg. Why haven't the rest of our videos got that many views?
What's going on, Jason? Well, I can't do any more because you know every fun fact Back to the Future special on a Friday there is to know, isn't there?
Fun Fact Friday.
I can't believe it.
What?
Another one done.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
It's just going so quick.
Before we go,
Yeah.
I just wanted to remind everyone to keep sending us their pictures to go on the Tea and Toast telephonic time warp transmitter terminal.
You did that without looking. That's amazing. I'm really impressed with that.
Any of your 80s pictures of you in the 80s,
Why don't we get them to send videos in as well?
If you've got any videos to send in, that would be pretty shamazing, wouldn't it, Greg?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Shamon.
Come on.
Well done, you.
Oh, wait, say the next bit.
No, don't.
So yeah, send us your pictures, or even do us a drawing, Greg, like the broom cupboard.
Oh, back in the day.
Back in the day. But for now, we'll see you again next time on Tea and Toast.